Oh. Morning, Rustic. Hey, look, lady, thank you. Good morning, Whiskers. Hello, Mrs. Yak. Love of my life. You guys can hear me okay? Fantastic. Well, the link is up if anyone wants to come up and talk on panel. It's a nice lazy day, trying a new spot. I pre-baited this spot for a whole week, and I showed up last night, and there was somebody fishing it, so I had to wait for them to go away. Then I get here, I forgot my red lights, so it was dark as all get out. Tough to see. Lots of creepy noises in the dark. You know, all that good stuff. Sun's finally coming up. It's actually coming up behind me, but the fog is catching all the sunlight. That's why it's so bright right there in front. Hello, Sandy. Like I said, if anybody's interested in coming and chatting, the link is pinned up top. Otherwise, we just chilling and hoping for a bite. I've had one run that snagged me up and broke me off, and I've changed baits on all three rods once, and all three of them were break off. Snag City. We're fishing off of a ledge, which is part of the problem. So I've tied the sinkers on with 4-pound line so they'll break off easier. Hoping that'll save me a fish if another one hits. But if the trend continues, I'm going to lose about, I don't know, 40 ounces of sinkers probably. Big Mike, good morning. Congrats on your 30. I saw the 30 at least. I don't know how many more you caught. Seven wonderful people in here hanging out this morning. Oh, go figure, Mike. I saw you posted at the time, but I wasn't aware that was relevant. That's pretty funny. I'm not talking much. There's people still sleeping, camping. So was mostly giving everybody a chance to see the sunrise and hoping for a fish. But like anything else, you got to put time in. Nope, not frozen. Just hanging out. see that better. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. For those who didn't know, I turned 32 this weekend. Getting old. No, I definitely turned 32, Sandy. Born 9/9/1991. It's not that I'm younger than y'all, it's just y'all are more experienced than I am, that's all. Nate, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Morning, Brandon. Morning, Randall. The more I sit here, the more I'm like, this place has to have a carp. I'm sitting on the edge of a giant eddy off the main channel onto a flat, a small one, right on the ledge. It's like 25-ish feet of water. So it's a little on the deeper side, but I've seen fish crash left and right. There's weeds to my left and right. Got plenty of bait out. I am hard pressed to believe there's not a carp here somewhere. This is actually the river, Sandy. This is the Tennessee River, and I do not know how many miles long it is. It's technically Nickajack Lake. It's the second I'm there. Straight out in the middle, though, is I think it's a 70-foot hole, if I'm not mistaken. So it has some depth to it, but I'm fishing a shallower spot. It's very pretty. I I found this spot on accident. Then I was told not to come here because I might get stabbed. Did it anyway. Haven't got stabbed yet. Haven't caught a fish yet either, though. So we'll see how it goes. Uh-oh. Something got nibbled. Just nibbled. There was nothing there. Yeah, Sandy, same spot. We're allowed to pre-bait in Tennessee, so I take advantage of it. Usually gives me some pretty good results. But I pre-baited / fed it with sweet feed, boiled feed corn, and some boiled dough balls. I did that this past Wednesday and this past Friday. And I planned on fishing it last night and then fishing all night. But yeah, I got here about, I guess it was about 9:30. And yeah, there was somebody here already. For those who don't know, those are the boiled dough balls. They're made out of ground sweet feed and flour. And I believe this batch I put sweetened condensed milk in with it just to give it a little bit of sweetness. And then the stuff I pre-baited with is, boiled feed corn, some of these dough balls mixed in, and then just actual sweet feed pellets. And I've been throwing them out with a baiting spoon and this little spom thing, which you can put it in and cast it out, and it dumps it. So works out pretty good. Now we just need a fish. No, it's not. There is a breeze, but the current is stronger than the breeze. You can't really see it on the camera, but they're pushing 30,000 cubic feet uh, per minute at the dam. There's actually got quite a bit of current out in the main channel. So I have a little bit of current on this eddy where it's literally current's going downstream and the eddy is pushing it back upstream in front of me. And I'm fishing that slower water. But there's just enough of breeze to be comfortable. Keep some of the mosquitoes away. I imagine eventually there'll be some boat traffic. And when that happens, I'll deal with a bunch of waves and some stuff. We'll see. But with it being a Monday, I hope that some of that'll calm down. thinking that with this water being deeper, this will be kind of the spot they'll come to later in the day, or later in the morning rather, because it is deeper. But I'm hopeful. The other spot, the one spot's producing right now, but I can't film there due to a promise I made to a gentleman that I met, an older gentleman, asked me to try to publicize that spot for him. And I figured that's fine. There's plenty of other spots to fish. My other spot I normally fish is up at the lock. It's not been doing well for me at all this year, really, other than that 35 pounder randomly one day during a tournament. But that was a catfish, not a carp. And then the other spot's downtown, but I don't feel like paying $12 for parking for the whole day. And I don't really like fishing there at night either. Sorry for the sniffles, guys. I imagine this would be a fairly decent spot for catfish too. I wasn't really in the mood for catfish today. And before I leave today, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of trash for that trash bag challenge that we're in. I haven't actually weighed anything in yet. I'm slacking. It's been busy though. There's two broken rods to my left. There's a bunch of worm containers, plastic cups, some beer bottles in the grass, and then down the way a little bit, there's a whole entire stack of tiles I'm gonna pick up that'll give me some good weight. But it's all like there's probably 6 or 7 fishing spots on this river to my right, and almost all of them have piles of trash in it. So I definitely plan on picking some of those up. Okay, Sandy. Uh, it's crazy how much sun reflects through the fog. Like I said, hope y'all are having a fantastic Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Gonna be staying out till at least noon. The original plan was 2 p.m. Obviously, it depends on bait, tackle, and whatnot because I'm running out of swivels. I wasn't aware that I was low. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been an issue. Some of y'all might be wondering what I'm using. I'm using corn on one rod, using a big boiled dough ball on the left hand rod. I'm using two smaller boiled dough balls on the right hand rod. Using PVA mesh with some sweet feed to go on the hook as well. Using three Daiwa Black Widow G50 rods, 12 footers. They're a 3 pound test curve, which is roughly a medium or heavy in American terms. The reels are Sugai Lang or something like that. I can't pronounce it, but they're Amazon specials. They're big runner reels. So they got the little switch on the back to be in preschool, and then I can do whatever. But I got my net, got my landing mat. We'll throw some more bait out here in a few minutes, about 9 o'clock. Pretty much every hour I'm going to throw more bait in. The sun is definitely starting to cut through, though, so I'll probably have to go under the umbrella over here in a minute. So I don't get blinded. Probably have to adjust for you guys, too. So yeah, give me a minute. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Nope. Well, we got another one. Same rod. It's always a right hand rod. He's not actually taking it, he's just bumping it. They call it a liner over in Europe. But it could also just be a bluegill or a bait fish playing with the line. Be very misleading. Excuse me. Like I said, it's a little deeper than I normally would fish. Brandon, they're no different than American rods, really. I mean, I like them, but I've used, and there's certain spots I fish where I can't use 12 footers because it's tall. So I was using 9-foot whisker seeker ones then, or something, just catfish rods, heavy ones, and it works just fine. You just have to adjust your drag a little bit so it's a little looser. But I like the way these look, and they were a Christmas present to me a couple years ago. I did break the ring, the ceramic ring off of one of them, though. I gotta get a replacement kit for it. Hopefully, I'll sell one. It just fell out, so I should be able to do another one. Resident or whatever it's called. It didn't break the eyelet, just the ring popped out. So I am using 20-pound trilene big game. I got green on one rod, orange on the other two. I meant to re-spool the orange ones before this trip. I technically could do it now on the bank, but rod in the water. Get as much out of my fishing as possible. I don't think it's making a difference right now. If I was getting a ton of bites on the green rod and none on the other two, then I would say there's something up. But I don't think it's a big issue. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with medium heavy rods. They work just fine. Like I say, you just have to loosen the drag some. It's possible now that the sun's coming up over this spot that it'll get the fish going as it warms the water up some. Got a smidge chilly last night, nothing crazy, but still upper 60s. So, but it's cooler than it has been. So we would just have to see. Like I was saying earlier, they're definitely moving some current upstream. about 3 o'clock this morning, they bumped it up from 20,000 to 30,000 cubic feet per minute. And it showed up down here about 7 o'clock. Started really seeing it move. So, generally speaking, that 30,000 seems to be kind of like a sweet spot for fishing. So, I'm looking forward to that. It wasn't a bad thing. It did cause me to learn, though, that there is a eddy that is swirling back into me in front of the bank here. And luckily, that's where I have my baits. But it's right at the edge of a drop off up on the flat end, or flat part of it. So, like I said, ideally we're in the right spot, and we got bait in. Just gotta wait for the fish to show up. Had one run at about 5 this morning. Got me in a tree or something, and then I keep getting taps on the one rod to my right next to the weeds. But it could be literally anything. Thank you, Sandy. Sleep well, and I will catch you later. Try to stay out of trouble. Like I said, if y'all want to pop up and chit chat on the panel, I did post the link up at the top of the chat. More than welcome to hop up here. Otherwise, it'll probably be fairly quiet or something like that. Here, fish. And adjust this again to get it out of the sun. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it, buddy. It's crazy how clear this section of the river is, water-wise, clarity-wise. 351. How's it going, buddy? Just chilling out, waiting on a bite, eating some Bucky's beaver nuggets. About to throw some more bait in. Cold Creek, what's up? Nate, yeah, I thought so too. I'm pretty sure I've seen at least one jump. But just need the result to prove it, that's all, I guess. Well, it's 9:01. I'm gonna throw some more bait in quick. You guys can watch that process. Rhino, welcome back. back to fishing. Very quiet morning. So what's everybody up to today? I know it's Monday, so for some of us it's the beginning of the work week. I got lucky and had today off. Well, be safe, Randall. I appreciate you listening in. Nate, you should. Online meetings are no big deal. You should go carp fishing. Maybe you can actually catch one. If you do go, let me know. If you want to pop up on stream, we'll pop you up here too. That way everybody can hopefully see a fish today. The line on my middle rod went slack. It's not moving though, so I don't know. True story. That left hand rod again. It's getting taps and not committing though. Need him to commit. That one looked better. Maybe. Something playing with it. Maybe a turtle. Speaking of turtles, I see one. Hope I don't get turtle to death again. Last time I went fishing, I got nothing but turtles too. What was that? I'm sorry. Beaver nuggets. They're like puffed caramel corn or something like that from Bucky's. I wasn't where it was that loud. I apologize. Eat just a couple more, then I put them away. That's a pretty good sized fish. I don't know if y'all saw that jump around the camera or not. All right, good. I got more swivel. Thought I was out. Means I can actually rebait here in a minute. I definitely want to check that one to the left. You should have heard him earlier, man, right before the sun came up. It was just non-stop fish jumping. Nothing huge. Decent sized one here and there with most of the little ones, but it was non-stop splashing. I need more fish in my life. Pretty sure that was a carp. Again, right out in front of the rods. Trying to, Cindy. No. Definitely trying. It's been slow. Dang. They sound sick too. Sorry, guys, having camera difficulties. Give me a minute.
Sounds good, Cindy. Sorry I missed you if you're already gone. Thinking here in a few minutes I'm gonna reel the lines in, check them out. That one on the right's been hit 3 or 4 times, and then the one in the middle went slack once. I think I caught a bead that was drifting. So oh, and then to add insult to injury, I broke a sandal this morning too. It's been kind of a hectic evening slash night slash morning trip. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. For those of you who do carp fish in the chat, what's your biggest carp? For me, it is 26.5 pounds. I caught it on the 2nd of January this year. And I've caught one that was 25, one that was 21, one that was 23, and then several that were mid to upper teens. Haven't caught a 30-pound carp yet. It's on my bucket list. I wouldn't be opposed, Billy. I would not be opposed. We got buffalo here too. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Biggest one I've caught of those is 29 pounds. You should, Billy. They can be relaxing. They can also be frustrating, just like any other fishing. Just depends on some things. Randall, I would argue that they are one of the hardest fighting fish that we have in the States. Pound for pound. You know, first being bluegill, second being carp, third being smallmouth bass. To me, those three are the hardest fighting fish pound for pound. But, you know, I'm lucky to catch a 3/4 pound bluegill, and I'm lucky to catch a 5-pound smallmouth. 20-pound carp is pretty common. So I find it a lot more enjoyable. I like catfishing too, don't get me wrong. I know you guys have seen me catfishing too, but usually if I can't get the catfish to hit, the carp are doing good, so I kind of bounce back and forth. And I did catch a catfish last time, so. Oh, for sure, man. Especially on the rivers. The river carp shoulders are way thick. I mean, I've caught them both in the river and on the lake. The lake ones, they can fight hard, but it's you catch a decent sized one on the river, and it feels like you got a monster out. So I definitely prefer to catch them on the river. Be in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna reel in, check it, throw out some more bait. Hopefully, throw these back out without snagging in. Because so far, I've had to replace swivels and sinkers every single time I've reeled in. It's been kind of pleasant. Left or right hand rod again. For sure, and they could be rod thieves too, right, Brandon? I don't know if y'all caught his stream the other night or the other day, because it's about, 2 weeks ago? But yeah, he had a carp yank a rod in the river, or the lake, I mean. And I was fishing the other day with my tripod set up to the dual bank stick. Right today, I'm using a few bank sticks, but yeah, you can see them. They're actually stuck in the ground. The tripod one just sits up on whoever I'm sitting on. And I had one fish hit really hard. Yeah, about to get everything in the water. Would have been a very costly accident. So that was a tiny carp. It was very shallow. Be right back. Right. Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm back. I had to call and check on my daughter at daycare. They said she was not acting normal. Well, she didn't sleep good last night, so that's right. Sounds good, Nate. Looking forward to it, man. I will still be here. the idea of giving up on a spot that looks this pristine is driving me nuts. So definitely willing to put the time in. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but there was a little tiny fish attack my line. Crazy. Yeah, about 10 minutes. We'll rebait, check the baits, throw out some more chum, and see if we can weigh it out a bite. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Dude, if I caught first off, a 62-pound carp would be a state record. If I'm not mistaken, it would be a U.S. record too. That would be awesome. But the state record in Tennessee, I think, is 53 pounds. Cut out of Marrowbone Lake. And I want to say the record in the United States is like 58. But don't hold me to that. Oh, here comes a barge. I don't know if it was a barge bite when it comes to carp, but I guess we'll have to see. It'll be a good test for the rod setup too. I can make sure that it's working right. Yes, sir. I'm fishing off a Suck Creek Road. Actually, off a river canyon, technically. I am fishing in a place that at 4 a.m. I wished I had more lights. It's so dark. It was almost impossible to set up this morning. They're pumping 30,000, so it's actually up from what it was the other day when I was out here when I came out here to pre-bait. If you weren't attached to the bed right now, I'd say let's go bumping, Bob. Nah, I couldn't go today anyway. Even if we were able to, because I'm on pickup duty for Joe's daycare. She's not been sleeping good, so we're wondering if she can make it today without hurting a kid or something. Same concept, Bob. Hey, Jody. Be safe. Thanks for listening. Yeah, it was down to 20K until about 3 a.m. this morning. Then they bumped it up to 30. Oh, yeah. The bar's taking a lot longer to get up here than I wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and check the baits now. So bear with me. Got enough sinkers for one more go. Sorry about that. I have no idea, Bob. And I don't know still because I had to break off all my baits and rebait. I was hoping I should just let them sit longer. But I think I fished on credit on 2 of them. Well, if there were carp in the area, they're all scared now. It's still early enough in the day I could change spots. I might. I probably won't though. Oh, so it begins. One bass boat leaves, another one's coming. I was like, if I did go somewhere else, I probably would go downtown because I don't want to spend a lot in gas. The issue with that is I got to pay for parking. I don't think I have the funds for that. So probably just gonna chill out here at 2 o'clock, like originally planned. At least 2 more nibbles. 2 more nibbles, I call it. I'm gonna go throw some more bait in since they're already spoofing that boat. Feels like one of those days. It is very pretty. Before I get this floating piece of river cane out of my way before it gets stuck in my lines. What do we got here? Welcome in. Yeah. There we go.
I'm
What's up, buddy?
I'm still getting set up. So give me a sec.
You're good, dude. You are good. I just had a bass boat come through here and scare everything off.
Oh, nice, nice. Luckily, I don't have too much to worry about that on my river.
Nice.
So you still haven't caught nothing yet?
Nope. The one run I did
Well, the
have, I'm
last
not convinced with. That one run I did have, I'm not even convinced was a carp. So
well, the last
we'll
time
see.
I came to this spot, I caught about 6 carp pretty quick. So
Well, feel free to show people that there can be carp on Yak Shore channel, even if Yak Shore. Oh,
all right. Yeah, I got some corn flakes and some corn. So see what happens.
hopefully good stuff. And where do you fish again?
Indiana, Wabash River, right outside Lafayette.
That's right. I mean, I should have figured it was me and Wabash Nate, but I couldn't remember what state it was in. Indiana.
Yeah, the fun part about this river is you catch just about everything here,
It's one
except
of the
for
mysteries about
blues.
the
No,
Tennessee River too.
no blue catfish so far that I've caught out of here.
Right. I'm not really sure how far north they go because we don't have in Michigan. We didn't have it in Michigan either. You know, up there they only have channels and flatheads in the lower half
Right.
of the state. That's where I'm from originally. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Oh no, no. Try to see if I can get these carp a little motivated to eat. All right.
Well, we're in that time of year that I probably should have been fishing in the evening instead of the morning. But
Yeah,
you fish when you can. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I was hoping to get out this weekend, but had too many things going on.
yep.
And tomorrow
I'm
it's
seeing.
supposed to rain.
Oddly enough, I've had 3 or 4 smallmouth completely break the water since I've been here.
Nice. Yeah, I've never caught any real big smallmouth out of this area, but I've caught some small ones.
They're fun, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
I was telling somebody else earlier. I think pound for pound, smallmouth bass, carp, and bluegill are the hardest fighting freshwater fish we have.
try to see if I can get the iPad situated to where you guys can see a little bit everything.
Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't hooked a catfish yet either. Usually, if I don't catch one, I catch the other.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now the sun decides to come out.
What's the temperature like up there right now?
Uh, low 70s.
My kind of weather.
Yeah. Now that sun's starting to come out, so it's going to definitely start warming up real quick.
Yeah, it only dropped down to like 67 last night. It's still pretty. Still hitting 80 something during the day.
Yeah, there's some fish. Kind of breaking water, nothing jumping. I wish we had some decent rain though.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the country's not getting any rain right now.
We've gotten a little, but nothing to really cause an increase in flow.
Right.
I'm kind of surprised in this area it's not as lower as what it is.
Because of the lack of rain, or just in general.
Uh, just lack of rain all over. This year I've only had to mow my grass maybe every other week.
Well, that's kind of nice.
Since my new house has 2 acres I got to take care of now.
Yeah.
All right. So did you make your own boilies?
I did. It's a
Are they
recipe
pretty
that's worked
easy?
in the past. Yeah, I mean, you know those sweet feed pellets they sell for horses, the 12% or what is a Tractor Supply or any of the feed stores?
Oh yeah.
I take those. I grind them up with a coffee grinder, and I literally do like half it and half. I use the semolina flour because I like the way it works better.
Right.
But between those two, I just add enough eggs to make a dough out of it, and I add a little bit of corn oil just so it is easier to roll. And I boil them for about 2 minutes, and I let them dry for as long as I can stand.
Oh, okay.
Nothing complicated. And I have done other recipes and stuff too. I did one that used 5 spice. Those smelled good, but they caught a catfish and that was it. I've done ones that were made with sweet potatoes. Those did not do good at all.
Oh, sweet
I made one
potatoes.
that had,
That's interesting.
well, I mean, all I did was so for the liquid part of it, I mixed the canned sweet potatoes with the eggs, and I
Right.
just add with those. All I did was add enough flour to make a dough out of it because I didn't want it to be too soupy. But yeah, I didn't catch anything on those. Then I made some that were with French vanilla coffee creamer. Those I actually caught a carp on those,
Oh,
but only
nice.
one. But I had the realization when I was pre-baiting. Everybody always said use range cubes, use sweet feed, use boiled feed corn. Use that. And I'm like, well, why don't I make a bait out of that since they're already eating it anyway? And that's why I did the
Right.
boilies with sweet feed. And overall, it's produced well. I mean, it does. I haven't caught any in the fall with it yet, but I know in the spring I catch them all the time on them. But I'm leaning right hand rod again. Either I didn't see the line move that time. I got a feeling that alarm might be faulty.
Oh, it looks like I got one.
Yes. All right.
Yep.
Wait.
Boom.
Finally a fish.
He's a
What do you
little
think?
one, but hey,
Fish is a fish.
good old. Yep, good old corn. He's kind of getting a little bigger.
There you go.
I love fighting these river carp on medium action gear.
Yeah, these carp rods I have, they're pretty much a medium action. They might be a medium heavy, but they feel kind of flimsy. They're fun though.
Come on. Oh yeah. Oh, a channel. Channel on corn. Nice eater
Oddly,
size.
nice. I say oddly enough, every time I've made any kind of flavored corn, it's always been channel cats for me too.
Come here.
All right, chat. I need you to let me know. Does it count as me being skunked still since he's on my channel and he caught one?
There you go.
Awesome.
Probably a nice 2.5 pound, 3 pounder.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Congrats, man.
Thank you. Glad I could help you out by catching the fish for you.
Never seen one
Get
before.
this. Get the chat liven back up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a good sign.
It is a good sign because it did not take very long.
It's been a while since I've caught a channel cat on a corn.
I still say it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't even got my actual catfish rod out yet.
Smooth. Like I said, I'm just glad there was a fish on camera.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I haven't been able to fish too much this year because uh, all all the things going on, new house and all that. Trying to get all that situated.
Yeah, home ownership can be a mess, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, good old summer chores.
I still haven't finished all my stuff yet.
Oh, getting a bite on the other one.
Nice. Well, I still got fish jumping in front of me.
Yeah, where I'm fishing at, I'm in between two bridges. One's a train bridge, and the other's the road bridge. So
Yeah, one of my favorite spots is up by the lock underneath that train bridge. Oh, what is that? Hang on. I had a piece of weed on my line and it just got lifted up
oh,
out of the water. Maybe that's something. All right, Randall, thank you.
yeah, that's one downside about being up with you on StreamYard. You can't see the chat.
Actually, you can if you want.
Okay.
But if you do that, what it does is the chat covers up the cameras for a little until you
Oh,
minimize
yeah,
it. But if you
yeah,
go to the
that's fine.
yeah, he just said he's working and watching. J Dog just came in. J Dog in the house. Nate just caught a channel cat. And he was getting nibbles on a second rod already. He's been fishing for like 10 minutes. Where he caught more fish than in the last 8 hours. You're doing what I'm doing. I got an old cell phone and my new cell phone. The old one's the one I stream with. The other one I have YouTube pulled up on it, so I keep up the comments.
Yeah, yeah. I got my tablet doing data sharing on my phone, and then I figured I'd open up my phone and see what chat's doing.
Definitely easier that way, that's for sure.
Still getting a little pecking on my other rod.
Well, like I said, man, keep them coming in. think my wife mentioned something about wanting to go fishing tonight, so we might go fish at the lock tonight.
Nice.
Just depends on how she feels when she's off work.
Yeah, I got all kinds of bait fish jumping around.
Yeah, like I said, over here I'm seeing more. Like some of the when I walked out to get that piece of river cane a minute ago, I mean I saw 4 or 5 bluegill probably the size of my hand. And like there's been bass jumping and stuff, but I've only seen one fish that was the right color. I'm not even sure it was a carp. Oh, you're gonna tickle on the middle rod. Come on, commit. But yeah, normally in the fall, right around this time of year, the lock ends up being a really good spot for some reason. I mean, it's the mouth of a creek, but I don't know what necessarily is bringing them there. You know,
Yeah.
there's no mussel beds or anything. But the catch them downtown or another. I seem better.
I'm almost debating to throw out a lure. I've got all these little minnows jumping out of the water like they're being chased.
I will maybe looks like they might have slowed down the current. Damn. Looking like glass again over here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought about there's a couple dams the other way from where I live now that are about the same distance, but with all they haven't been flowing hardly anything.
Right. No, so still must have just settled out from being for flowing the same distance or same speed for so long. I guess. I know at some point today I gotta bust out the trash bag and start collecting the trash for that. I'm in that challenge Abbott posted.
Oh, oh
For a
yeah,
month.
with yeah, with Avid.
And Florida Flash and whoever else was helping with it. Quite a few fishing ramps here, popular dump spots. So I know there's some decent amount of trash to pick up in some spots. I mean, the spot that I'm fishing right now, I probably get a whole trash bag out of it. And then I know the next one down, which is about 200 yards from me, there's a whole stack of tiles and stuff that somebody left.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, I'll grab all those. That'll give me some quick weight. I know Turtle Lady won it last year with she won. I think it was 975 pounds or something like that in a month.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I set a goal of 1,000, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. Like you were saying earlier, life gets in the way.
Oh yeah. That's one downside about catching that fish so quick. Gets your hopes up, and then now it's kind of like now you got to really wait.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me this morning. I had one run shortly after I got set up. They got me in a tree or something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm right off a boat ramp and going down towards the highway bridge. There's all kinds of stuff piled up in there. Snag Haven.
Oh yeah. Well, this one right here, this apparently used to be an old boat launch. Like it was never had a concrete pad. It was just a spot everybody would launch from because it's got it's like small rocks
Right.
and so it itself is fairly flat and level. You go out about 15 or 16 feet and it drops 20 something feet. Then you go out a good ways past it and it drops down to 60 something feet.
Yeah. The problem here with this part of the river, it's a Wabash River's not known to be real deep in most places. It's a shallow river, shallow, muddy river. There are a few deep spots, but they're a little hike.
Right. If I say I think the deepest spot uh, near where I'm at is 102 feet. But
Dang.
most of the river's only like 40 feet deep. I mean, it's still deep, but it's not. It's just got a couple of really deep holes. With it being in the mountains, I guess. Nine wonderful people in the house when Nate the gym cat for carp or for yak shore to catch something.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I threw out a frozen bluegill head, so see if that does anything.
It can't hurt, that's for sure.
Nope.
Maybe even catch a bowfin.
I've not
Bowfin
seen
are
a
up there with a
bowfin
hard
caught.
fighting fish too.
Yeah, I haven't seen a bowfin caught out of here before.
He said it's
At least
shallow and
not in this
muddy. It
stretch.
wouldn't surprise me, right?
Yeah.
I've only ever seen 3 in person. I've only ever caught 1, and it was so I don't really have enough of an opinion, but I would say it's up there with smallmouth and carp on the fight strength too.
Yeah.
It,
All the videos and everything I've seen of people catching them, they say they enjoyed the fight.
I know the one I caught was in my kayak. He drug me around for a bit. Oh, hey, that's fish. Oh, come on, really?
Yeah, just checked my one pole. It got picked clean. So, don't know.
I thought for sure that was gonna be a fish. Getting the line tight, knocked the bobbin off. Had the rod
Oh,
tip.
really? Did just enough to get your heart pumping.
Might save the footage and use it for something later. Scenery shots or something.
Yeah. I will say this: it's nice and peaceful here today.
Same here. I've only seen, other than that barge that came through, I've only seen 2 boats. Definitely have no complaints on that regard, in that front.
Uh-oh.
Right hand rod again. Might be something. Probably a turtle. Whatever it was ain't there still. I think for the sake of everybody in the stream, though, I'm gonna shut off this receiver and just go with the rods. So I'm close to it. So I brought
Yeah,
it
I
along.
put bells on my rods.
Nothing wrong with those if you're close enough to hear them.
Nope. Yeah, and I make them myself, so
Nice. You make yours with
well,
alligator
it
clips?
helps. Yep, alligator clips with just some jingle bells, for free or off of Amazon.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely
all
nothing
I
wrong
do
with
is
those.
use hot glue to connect the bells to the clip,
Right.
and they work for
Yeah, I
me.
got these alarms because there's some spots. There's some spots where I can fish and
Yeah.
play with my kid, or if I'm at a campground or whatever, I can operate the grill or whatever, and that way I can still hear everything. The only
Yeah, I
reason that I
usually
got
use.
it.
Yeah, I use them the bells because either like night fishing or if I have my son with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son doesn't
Well,
like
I'm
it
gonna
because
go
he
to
started school. He started school this year, and he can't go fishing with me during the weekdays.
I'm sure it is, Randall. Sure it is noisy and hot in the shop.
Oh, getting a bite.
All right.
We'll see if he does anything.
So hopefully it does.
Now I'm starting to get a nice breeze.
Mine just started dying.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a front move through here later tonight. Supposed to
I
bring
got
us a little rain.
a little bit of rain will be good across the board. Get your yard wet, get the fish going.
So are you using Carp hooks, Yak?
I have some curves. I have some um, I tied up a bunch of rigs yesterday. I already broke all of them off. So
Ooh,
I'm in my old stuff now. My old stuff has shanks.
yeah. I'm using short shanked hooks. So
Yeah, these ones I'm using are basically short shanks. There's the octopus style without turned eye.
yeah,
They were recommended by a gentleman in Europe that I watch. I thought I'd give them a shot.
well, I guess he's just gonna nibble.
I was originally doing. You ever heard of a helicopter rig?
Yeah.
I was originally throwing those with the idea being that the storage was easier because I could leave the rig all attached and just take off the sinker. But then also, if I wanted to do a method spring feeder, I could just attach it where the lead went. You know.
Right.
So I made all this stuff to do that, but literally I've off every single one of them. So right now I'm back to the Carolina rigs at the moment, just because for sanity's sake.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're breaking off a lot, that stuff gets expensive quick.
I made all of it myself out of craft beads and coffee stirrers and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
It's not as nice looking, but it saves a lot of money.
Oh yeah, it definitely saves money.
But I say the most expensive piece is the swivels themselves for the way I do it. Um, I know a lot of those places if you're running helicopter rigs, just the little slider beads for the that go on mono that they sell are like $4 for like three of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I bought rubber craft beads for sinker stops.
Yeah, I wish I could find some rubber ones here in town. I can't find any rubber ones. All I can find is plastic.
Yeah, I got mine off of Amazon. They were like $5 for 100 or something,
Well, that's not bad.
and they're a little bigger. They're about the size I normally use for a catfish rig, but um,
Yeah,
they're all fancy, pretty colored, girly colors. But I don't care. They're
right.
cheap.
I don't think I don't think the fish typically do either, as long as they ain't moving at them. If I was getting chased down by something bright and colorful, I might get a little worried. But
Right.
if it's just sitting there not moving. I mean, the guy that taught me how to carp fish, he used to take the for his bait holes, he would use wire and he would put on those star beads in any color you could think of,
Oh,
and
I got you. I got
he
you.
would just have 5 or 6 of those, and then an egg sinker all threaded on that piece of wire. I mean, it's proven that it's not necessarily an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't really care too much about color here because it's pretty muddy water, so the fish don't see a whole
That
lot.
makes a difference too. Yeah. I tell you what, I've realized what I'm gonna use a spot for in the future. It's gonna be my bluegill bait catching spot. There's a ton of huge bluegills here.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of which, I need to get my bait tank going back at the house at some point this winter.
Yeah, I don't think my wife is, I'd have to. I've been thinking about getting a bait tank for my garage, but I don't know if my wife will allow it.
Well, I have an aquarium with no fish in it right now, so I'm just gonna convert it to a bait tank.
Oh,
It's a conversation piece and it's useful. It's not just sitting there anymore, kind of thing.
right.
I had some really nice goldfish, but the filter I made uh, made out of PVC pipe,
Uh huh.
and at some point it separated enough to break the siphon. I mean, and so by the time I was able to buy enough PVC and glue it and reattach and all that stuff, all the fish died. I haven't really messed with it since.
Yeah.
Here, fishy. How long did you plan
Well,
on
I'm
fishing?
wondering. Oh, probably about 3 hours. Got to kind of make it worth my half an hour drive here.
Oh, I don't blame you. Cindy is going slow. Nathan, Nate has caught a fish. I have not. I have been plagued to death by what appears to be turtles and bass boat. Blister and barnacles, how's it going? Brandon called your channel taco size.
Hey, could have made a nice family meal taco of tacos.
Yeah. You can't say that, Cindy. That's not how that works. It's not that you stay up too late fishing. It's that work cut into your sleeping. Blistering, no. One channel catfish. That's it. I had one run at about 5 o'clock this morning. It got me in a snag, and then other than that, just had little things picking at stuff. I don't think I'm not sure there's any carp in here at this point.
That's what I'm kind of wondering myself. Just getting nibbled after that channel took it. Oh, come
I'm
on,
probably
Carp.
I'll probably give it another 30-ish minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, when I left the house, I remember you saying you were going to probably give it about noon, and nothing happened.
I'll probably still keep the rods in the water while I pick up trash and stuff. I just might I don't know if I keep the stream going because you guys won't be able to hear me if I'm walking away from the camera.
Yeah, it's
If
no
you're still here
problem.
fishing, but if you're still here fishing, I'll leave you up on it.
Yeah,
So
I'll
I
definitely
won't be.
still be here.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I'll have to debate whether I'll go live on my channel or not.
Oh yeah,
I
no, for
might
sure. If you
just
want to do that, go ahead. I'm just saying if
I
you're
might
already up
just
here, and
chill.
yeah, I don't blame you.
That's one good thing about where I'm fishing the Wabash here in Lafayette. Um, it no matter where you go from about where I'm at now, clear through Lafayette, you get good signal because of the college.
Nice.
Since Purdue's on the other side of this river,
Right.
so problem is the when you go further by the river downtown Lafayette, you get into where there's the homeless and crackheads.
Yeah. Every decent sized city has some.
Oh, getting a bite on my bluegill.
Nice.
Come on, take it. It's got a circle hook on it. Just don't be a gar. Although I'd probably take it anyways.
Right.
He tapped it pretty good.
Having a commitment issue. I'm gonna have to respool all 3 of these rods today.
Ooh. Yeah, I've got to respool my
That's how much I broke.
one catfish. Yeah, I got to respool my one catfish rod sometime. I keep forgetting about it. She's a little low on braid. Although I do like the reel I found on for my catfish rod because it's just a big game Berkeley big game rod, and
Yeah.
I found online one day just browsing fishing stuff on Amazon for $5. They had a 6,000 series reel spinning
Nice.
reel. And I was like, it had like, I think it said 27 pounds of drag. And I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, that'll fit the Berkeley.
You're like, yes,
Bought it,
please.
and it's not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all for $5.
Yeah, like I said, the 3 reels I got are bait runners. I got them off of Amazon. I think I paid like 27 a piece for them or something like that. I should have got the next size up,
Yeah,
but at the same time, for what I do, they work fine.
yeah. That's like about 3 years ago. I was on uh, Walmart, and I was looking on Walmart.com online, and I noticed at my local store they had these uh, their grit stick combos that they have at Walmart.
Yeah, yeah,
They had them on clearance for $5,
nice.
and I'm like, oh, I bought four of them, $20 for four combos,
But yeah, I would have signed a couple too.
and now they still have them at Walmart, but they sell them for 25 now.
Yeah,
And I'm like, yeah, that was one purchase my wife didn't complain about,
right.
and they work good for my water anyway.
Come on, fish. Come on. Speed. Whatever the guy is not pulling hard enough.
Well, that bite on my catfish rod got me all excited, and of course it does what the others been doing since I caught that channel. Just peck on it and then leave it be.
Back it out of the back. Hey, Sid, how's it going, buddy? It is slow. Nate's caught a channel cat. I lost a fish at like 5 this morning. Nothing's really happened since for me.
Yeah, I hate to say it, Yak, I did my job.
Yeah, yeah.
By about 10 minutes into it,
Yep.
it's always nice though. Most of the time it's funny because when I hop on other people's streams is when I tend to catch fish, but when I go live by myself, then it's nothing.
Yep. Definitely know that feeling. That's what Bob said too. I don't know. Sid said my water looked like it was low.
Oh
If the
yeah.
water was, if this is low, if water's up normal, then where I'm sitting would be underwater. So I don't know.
Yeah, the river's about here. My river is about probably a solid 2 to 3 foot low from where it normally is.
Right.
Oh, something's pecking again.
Come on, man. The river's got 25 minutes to change my mind.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, some days are just like that.
That, yeah,
And like I tried to
that
tell my
it
wife,
is.
and like why I should not catch it.
A couple blue herrings getting ready to fly by.
Nice. Line's twitching that time. Come on. Bet it's turtle.
Yeah, that's what mine did. Twitched a little and then let it be.
Nice. And Billy just got his 2 Chad Ferguson series whisker seekers in the mail. 9'6" with
Nice.
2 Akuma spinning reels.
Woo! Those are
I
nice.
got 4 of the 9'6". I came across them for cheap. I like them for bank fishing. Those are my backups on my if I'm in a spot where I can't use these 12-footers for carp, then I use them.
Right. Yeah, there's another spot more towards the middle of downtown Lafayette off the river that I like to go occasionally, but it's all like cement,
Yeah.
slabs and rocks. So it's kind of dangerous, but I can't use no big rod there because of the overhanging trees.
Right.
I have a hard enough time trying to cast a 6 foot rod in that area.
Right.
But the current's a lot faster down that way, so it makes it chance for bigger fish for sure.
Right.
But I've about broken my arm a couple times.
Yeah, it's one of the drawbacks. Good bass boat.
I got a question for you, Yak. Have you ever tried fishing with trout? Are you allowed to do that there?
For bait, you mean?
Yeah.
I have one time, and yeah, you can, but you have to have a trout stamp because you can't be in possession of trout at all
Yeah.
in Tennessee unless you have a trout stamp.
Oh.
Which means it's not that big of a deal. I think it's
Yeah.
like $11.
Yeah. It's like I know. I went ahead and got my trout stamp this year just with my license. But yeah, it wasn't but $5-6. I think here in Indiana, since
Yeah,
there are hardly any wild trout here. That's all stock.
but I say there's wild trout here too, but a lot of the stock places are popular. But yeah, I've never caught anything on trout. I've only used it a couple times.
Yeah, I used it once, and I'll tell you what, those channels here just ate it up.
Right.
I mean, no real big channels, but I mean, I was getting 2 pounders all day on them. I couldn't believe how well it worked.
Right. Yeah, Billy, they should handle flatheads nicely. I would think so anyway. I haven't caught any on mine yet. I've been using my bait casters a lot because of the clickers, because they're a little bit louder than the bait runner reels. But my wife has come to the conclusion that she prefers the spinning rod, so I got a feeling we're gonna be getting rid of most of our bait casting stuff soon. Might
Oh
do it as a
no.
giveaway. It's not necessarily an oh no. I mean they're okay. I like using them,
Oh yeah.
but they're harder to cast any kind of distance, at least in my experience. And she can't use them very well to save her life because they're kind of. She calls them clunky. I'm not really sure what the right word is that she's trying to use.
They're a little different. I mean, they're different to use.
But she really, really
I
likes my
found
bait
out.
running. Where she can just flip the switch and
Yeah,
he's good to go.
yeah. I found out when I tried to go um, to a bait casting because I've used spinning reels so long, and I use them left-handed that
Uh-huh.
it throws me off
Right.
trying to fish right-handed.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, I cannot fish a left-handed bait caster to save my life. But I can fish both on a spinning reel, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. But
Well, everybody's like, "How do you use it left-handed?" I'm like, "That's how I was
I
raised."
spin.
I think they only came in left-handed when I was, learning how to use them.
Right.
I think I want to reel in my catfish rod and see if there's anything left on it.
Retired Rick. Good morning.
Hey, retired Rick. Eh, still got bait on there.
I want to reel mine in and check mine, but I know if I reel them in, I'm probably gonna snag and break it off. Like this is one of those spots where I'd probably fish a live bluegill with like a 16th ounce weight or something enough to get the cast somewhat decent, but I would not want to use anything heavier
Yeah,
just because of
yeah, about
one. I don't know
20.
what-
Yeah, about 20 feet down from me, it'd be Snag City.
Yeah, Big Slim. No, Rick, no carp at all. One channel cat. Thanks to Nathan. That's it. spot does look awesome. I just wish there was fish here.
Oh, there's fish there. You just wish they'd bite.
Right. Well, it was my birthday this past weekend, so my wife was like, "I know you want to fish, so where are you gonna go?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know." She's like, "We can rent you a campsite spot." I was like, "Yeah, but then I can't pre-bait it because you're not allowed to be there unless you're actually camping." And either that or you got to go bother somebody like, "Hey, I'm camping here next week. Can I throw some bait in?" And which they may or may not want you to do. And
Right.
I was like, "I'm gonna try to find a spot in the river." So I looked and looked and looked, and I found a couple of things that look like they'd be great, but they're either a 45-minute drive there, which means the pre-bait would be annoying because it would take me 2 hours to get there and back, or I found spots like this where like it could be okay, but it's not ideal per se based on topography and whatnot. Because like this is
Right.
technically the outside. This is technically the outside river bend. I'd rather it be the inside river bend to avoid some of the current and to have more silt and sand as opposed to cleaner rocks.
Yeah, that's the area where I'm at. There's a little eddy right next to me that the water kind of swirls back and around, and it's real stagnant.
Yeah,
So,
it swirls here. It's not stagnant. I wish it was. Well, I say stagnant, not rotting, stagnant, obviously, but
right. But you can see stuff floating on the water is where I'm at,
right.
right on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised. Usually I do pretty good. Just one of them days.
Yep. Yeah. No kidding. 1-800 rent a fish. Do I need a? I need a carp.
Rent a carp. Yep.
No, Big Slim, they're not. I've seen one fish. No, I take it back. I'm sorry. I've seen two that might have been they were goldish color. But yeah, no, I've not. I've seen every other species you can think of. I've seen smallmouth break the water. I've seen a buffalo break the water, which I'd be fine with the buffalo, but they're not eating either. I've seen largemouth bass. I've seen hand-sized bluegills. But yeah, I've not caught a catfish. I've not caught a carp. Like I said, I had one run this morning about 5 o'clock, but it took me straight into a tree, and it was running kind of slow. So it might have even been a turtle. I don't know. I mean, they could have been here last night. Maybe, like I was telling Nate, in the fall, I typically do better in the evening. But when I came down here last night, there was somebody here fishing, so I had to wait for them to leave. But with the fact I've never fished this spot before and I pre-baited, I didn't really want to give up on it unless I had to.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a baby channels that are picking my corn off my hook or what. Second time this one's been cleaned.
Oh, that's the other thing, Big Slim. Every time I've reeled in to check my baits, I've had to break off. Every single rig, I've retied 12 times today, roughly.
Ugh. Oh, got one.
Yes, all right.
Oh, no, no, no. It came off. Son of a.
No,
As soon as I picked it up, it came off. Son of a gun.
got us all excited for nothing.
Ah, that's all right. I'm gonna throw one right back where I threw it. Had it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it was bending it. As soon as I picked up the rod, it popped right out.
Yep.
It's all right. Ugh.
Need you to end it on a high note, okay?
I'm trying.
Randall, yes, it does. I don't
I
dare
just
calculate how much I spent.
can't believe it dropped it. Ugh.
Actually, no, I'm curious. I guess about $20 in bait, 12 sinkers at probably what, $3 for a pack of 3-ish. So you're looking at what, another $12.
Ooh.
Trying to think what else. Oh, I made boilies. So that's probably another $10. Yeah, this was an expensive trip. I
Oh,
was hopeful that
getting
you were
another
going
bite
to.
off the same one I just had. Almost had one.
I'm about to put you on. I'm gonna put you on solo layout. Leave you on solo layout.
Oh, now watch the bite die. Yeah, it's this one right here that I was getting the bite on.
We shall see.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Got him.
Nice.
Got him that time. Oh, he's a nice. This one definitely feels more like a carp the way it's acting.
Like I said, it would be nice to at least see one carp on a carp live stream.
Yeah. Oh, it was a freaking
Oh,
grass
come on.
carp.
It was a
It
grass
was a
carp.
grass carp.
You know, I've never caught one. Supposedly they're here, but I've never caught one.
He was right here at the bank and it came out. Son of
I
a
saw it pop up.
gun. Oh,
You had one job.
one job.
I really can't see anything at all.
One job. I've caught
Yeah.
a couple nice grass carp here. That was
Well, I'm
probably
gonna start
over a
packing it.
10-pound.
Nice. I'm gonna start packing my oddball stuff.
Oh. All right, no problem. I want to see if I can get this caster right back out there. And
But I'm still fishing. I always leave the rods in the last, but I'm gonna go ahead and put up the other stuff.
Oh, that would not make me happy.
It happens.
Maybe there's more over there. Well, I'll be dang. Well, that answered my question. come on, fishy. That's what I was afraid of. Clean me. All right. See what happens. Think I just scared one when I cast it out.
Sorry, I heard you say something, but I was walking back to the car. What was it?
Well, I got another hit, and then I reeled it in, and it took all my bait. So I cast it back out, and I seen I spooked some when I casted it
I got
back
you.
out.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Real time catfishing. John Parker, hello. Lynn, Catfish Even Outdoors, hello, hello.
How we doing, John? Mr. Parker?
Well, Nate, I
That
think
time?
I'm going to call. I think it's that time.
Hey, no problem.
But if you are going live on your stream, make sure you let us know. And
All right, will do.
appreciate you coming up with me for a little bit and at least showing the people a fish
Hey,
since I was
not a
failing
problem.
at it pretty hard.
Not
Take
a
it easy, man.
problem. Hey, take it easy. Have a good day.
You too, sir. Bye.
Bye.